I've got into walking at night. It gives spaces another aspect that you just don't see during the day. It becomes a sort of personal interaction with the landscape. You can stand in front of my painting with a similar sort of emotion or sense as if you were in front of that actual thing in itself. There's something about the lights, there's something about the reflected light going up on the right hand side and the way it disappears, and I don't know. Let's go with that. Okay. I'm not quite sure what it is I'm responding to with this. I have done a painting similar to this before, looking at the skeleton of the build. I'm not sure how long this is taking to go up. We're talking a month or 2 months or so, and I've not seen it like this. Okay. The painting is the end of a whole set of experiences. So it's the walk, it's the standing still, it's that thing of trying to work out what is in front of me, it's that thing of coming home, going through editing the photographs, and then finding the odd one that, again, with that feeling on the tip of my tongue, not quite able to explain. That's the point that I go forward and want to go ahead and turn it into a painting, is to explore that. It's not just a case of, oh, there's a photo, now I'm painting it. When people look at my paintings, they often see it in terms of photorealism. It's true, I am referencing a photo, but I don't like calling myself a photorealist because of how much that painting, as I'm working on it, does move. There is a human hand that has gone into the making of these. This isn't a mechanical process. There is a human being behind this. What I'm doing when I'm painting is trying to make sense of what it was that might have switched me on to something. It could be something that I don't necessarily know at that point in time, but as I paint it, I get a connection and can actually be incredibly personal. For many people looking at my work, they'll see a building, whereas I've got a very specific marker of time. I guess it is that thing of meaning making sense of the world we live in. Paint isn't completely opaque. The underlying layers massively affect what you put over the top. A big part of the sky, actually what you see is underpainting, apart from a thinnish layer of coloured oil paint over the top. After the 6th layer, which is the first oil painting layer, I've actually not done that much modelling on the sky at all. One of the things that I find really important is what I consider to be witness. It's not that thing of numbly observing the world. It's something about actively engaging with it, walking through it, looking, feeling. It's active. It's part of being alive that we are in a constant state of witnessing. that all adds colour to what it means to be alive. A building half constructed that's stood still like that for a couple of years mirrors the time we're in. But someone walking by that during the day wouldn't have that experience. But I've painted this as a memory of that moment in time. And that's important. I think that's helped. I'm not just someone that paints. I feel I've hit on something. I need to explore it, and that gives me meaning. I don't find that type of meaning in much else. And that's pretty damn powerful.